the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Miami Heat have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for Miami, Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Mobley. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
First one falls for him.
Guys, what you love about Evan Mobley is his ability to impact the game at both ends. Obviously, defense is ahead of the offense right now, but that offense is really growing.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
A rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Mitchell against Hero. And it's Mitchell missing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Hero. Hunter against Wiggins. Adebayo with the screen on Hunter. Wiggins in the post. Covered by Hunter. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Hunter against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. Back to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. Hunter takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
It's stolen by Allen. Stolen away. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Robinson's checked in for Hero. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Robinson from downtown. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell right side. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in.
If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown.
And Adebayo, no good on that one.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Garland against Burks. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Anderson with the screen for Burks. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Pass to Tyson. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Allen a screen on Burks. Garland with the bucket.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Adebayo against Allen. Anderson with the screen for Adebayo. To the paint. And finished off by Anderson.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out front, leading by a point. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Jerome. We've got Duncan Robinson. Alec Burks is out there with Hero. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Mobley. Going inside, lays it up off the glass. Mobley's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Cavs.
This is what makes Evan Mobley so dangerous. A big who moves so well to the rim and right through the contact.
Jovic passes to Hero. And Anderson has it in the corner. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Thompson. Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Robinson passes to Jovic. Now Hero. And Anderson kicks to Robinson. Inside, here's Hero. Thompson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Really left alone that time. Okoro's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team. He makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in, and Davion Mitchell subbed in for Burks. Then for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter comes in for Thompson. And it's Garland in for Okoro.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. They grab their own miss. Mobley kicks to Strus. Hunter, no one around him. Good on the triple. Hunter's got 5.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Pass to Hero. 1:53 left in the first half. Anderson in the post. Looking on Hunter. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
That one on Mobley. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Wiggins is subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Cleveland also making some changes. Okiki's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome.
Kyle Anderson is 6'9", and so you think forward. But the fact is, he's a great passer. This guy's so unique in what he brings to the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, Hero. Up top, Adebayo. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Hero passes to Anderson. Higgins outside. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. The wide open look here for Garland. They get it again.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
To the middle and stolen by Hunter. The shot and game clock separated by 4. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Hero, no good. Okoro with it. Hunter lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 9 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, you can turn misses into makes. That's found money.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And here is Garland. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Mobley misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mitchell, a screen on Allen. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Lobbed up there for Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Adebayo. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
There's no defense for that. Andrew Wiggins enjoying life above the rim.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Hero against Mitchell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Pass to Adebayo. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Puts it up from 15. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Allen with it. Back to Hunter. Now Mobley. Covered by Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Strus is checked in. Robinson dishes to Ware. Back to Robinson. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
Here's Ware. Hero passes to Mitchell. 1:21 left in the third. And the shot goes in.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Mobley outside. A 15-footer, and Ware pulls it down.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Mitchell passes to Hero, and that one, good. Hero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Strus kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat trail by 14. There's Hero with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Mobley, a screen on Mitchell. Loads it up there for Mobley. Puts it up from 15. Robinson misses. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Just 3 on the clock. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 6. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back to the action in just a minute. Let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. They've got Anderson. Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in its center. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Defensive foul. Darius Garland. First personal foul. First team foul. One. Tyler Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Garland against Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Darius Garland. 2.
Throw good, Garland.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Both free throws good from Garland.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Jovic. And here's Burks. Now here's Anderson. Clock at 4. Offline from the high post.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Anderson against Truce. Here's Jerome. And to Hunter. Here's Tyson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. A 12-point game. Pass to Burks. Shot from 16. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
And a new group in for the Heat. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Alec Burks. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Hero. The Cavaliers making the shot. The tray. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hunter against Wiggins. Hunter on the wing. It's Allen, top of the key. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Donovan Mitchell in his face.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
Hero against Mitchell. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Over Hunter. Jared Allen grabs the miss. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. The three from Garland. Unable to get that one. The Heat trail by 14.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Evan Mobley.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. After Tyler Hero's miss. Garland kicks to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Down low. And Allen slams it in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.